Beyblade X has been out for almost a whole year and we have gotten lots of amazing releases over the months. However, not every release was good and some releases were really disappointing, so in this video I will share the most disappointing releases in Beyblade X. Now this is only based on my opinions, and the criteria I give for a disappointing release is a release I originally thought would be really good but turned out to be worse than expected. Starting this list is Leon Claw. Leon Claw was a very exciting release when first leaks were out, as it was still early for Beyblade X and a lion-themed Beyblade looked very cool. The motif being a lion already made it a fan favorite, and it still is. However, performance-wise it's notorious for its lightweight and hollowed-out blades. These weaknesses were disappointing, but at least 560 and Point were really good for the meta, and we will get a new UX Leon, so not all hope is lost for the Lion Beyblade. The next release I want to talk about is Wyvern Gale. Wyvern Gale is a stamina release, and originally I thought this blade would be amazing. Now don't get it wrong, Wyvern Gale is still a really good blade to use for stamina, but I just thought it would be a lot stronger than what we have currently. This is because the raised shape and lightweight hold the blade back from its true potential of becoming a stamina beast. Cut forward to UX, we have Dran Buster. Now before you hang me, let me explain. Dran Buster is an amazing release and a great attack blade to use, which is why I don't find the entire release disappointing but only the bit. The Excel bit is basically the same as the flat bit but with 16 gears. These gears allow it to be fast in the X line. However, that is the problem. Unlike flat, Excel easily loses control in the stadium and is prone to self-KO. I originally thought Excel would be a major upgrade from the flat bit, but I guess I was wrong in my prediction and was left disappointed. The next blade is also from UX and it's Hell's Hammer. Hell's Hammer is the third Hell's Bay, and all other Hell's Bays have been amazing releases for competitive play. So when Hell's Hammer was leaked and it looked like an attack-based Hell's Bay, I was very excited. However, when the Beyblade officially released, the blade was not good for attack, or at least very inconsistent. The Hell's Hammer blade has the gimmick of downward smash and in general was not an effective gimmick for Beyblade X. The next Beyblade I will talk about also happens to be from the UX line, and that is Shinobi Shadow. Shinobi Shadow was a very strange release, as it was a variant of a Hasbro exclusive Beyblade knife Shinobi, this time released by Takara Tomy. When Shinobi Shadow was first revealed, it looked interesting as it had very smooth blades that could be used for parry defense. However, this was before we found out the weight of the blade, which severely affected its performance in battle. The light weight of the blade made it useless for competitive and just disappointing, as Takara Tomy could have at least made it a bit heavier by reducing the amount of plastic in the blade. Also from Shinobi Shadow is the Metal Needle bit. The Metal Needle bit is the same as Needle but has metal as its main point of contact. This is similar to Metal Sharp from Metal Fight ND. Metal Sharp actually had some decent stamina, being able to spin for some time. However, Metal Needle is meant to be defense bit, and for defense it absolutely sucks ass, as the metal gave the bit less grip on the stadium, making the Bey prone to getting knocked out. Since I liked Metal Sharp from Metal Fight, I expected Metal Needle to be better than normal Needle, but I was wrong. The newest Beyblade X Bey is Weiss Tiger, a balance-type Beyblade with the tiger motif. This Beyblade is supposed to have the gimmick of 3 type blades. Essentially each contact point has stamina, defense, and attack properties. The blade itself happens to be mid and not particularly good for competitive play, but it could have been a lot worse. However, the more disappointing part of the release is the bit Unite. Unite is supposed to be a fusion between Point and Ball, allowing it to be a more stamina-focused bit with attack properties. However, when the bit was released, there happened to be a factory error and a lot of Unite bits were molded to be less aggressive than usual. This was disappointing, as the Unite bit would have been awesome to play with and create combos. However, even without the mold, I still feel like it should have been more aggressive and designed better. The next few Beyblades will be a series of Bays, the first being the Beyblade X over Bays. The Beyblade X recreations so far have not been great for competitive combos. That's somewhat expected, as the Burst remakes were also ass. However, what makes X different is that they have potential to be viable for competitive combos, as the blades are made of metal. So far the light weight of the X remakes hold them back, but this might just be for the Bakuten Shoot remakes and might be fixed for Metal and Burst remakes. The last Bays I want to talk about are the Hasbro exclusives. The Hasbro exclusive Beyblades are essentially retools of existing Takara Tomy Beyblades, with the twist being that they are worse than the original blades. The Hasbro exclusives do look cool, but for the performance they provide it's just not worth investing to. I hope we do eventually get some good performing Hasbro exclusive Beys, but for now they remain a disappointment. That's all I have about the most disappointing Beyblades in Beyblade X. If you enjoy my videos, please make sure to like and subscribe to help out the channel, and I will see you all in the next one.